justice for Jean Alesi too in Formula 1 97, and round 17 brings us to the Portuguese Grand Prix in Estoril, which didn't actually happen in real life because the track failed to make improvements as requested by the FIA. However, the venue said they would still make the changes, and the Portuguese government even pledged millions of dollars to get the changes made. So while there was a chance that the race would still go ahead, the lovely people at Bizarre Creations included the circuit in this game. However, the changes were not made in time, leading to Jerez stepping in for the final round of the championship. And even though Portugal was provisionally on the calendar for 98, the changes still weren't made in time, so unfortunately Portugal dropped off the calendar. That means the 1996 Portuguese Grand Prix was the last time Estoril would host an F1 race. Well, sadly, the title is done, but I would still like to secure second in the Drivers' Championship. That would be a personal best for me in this game. To do that, well, if Villeneuve wins, all we need is second place, and if Villeneuve finishes second, all we need is fifth. We are very close to securing second in the championship. However, I'd also like to try and break 100 points, but that does mean we'd need to win both of these final two races. Jerez, very confident of doing so. Here, this is going to be the tough one, but not impossible. We're also still somehow mathematically in the Constructors' Championship, but with a maximum of 32 points left available and us being 28 behind, the realistic goal is to try and beat Williams to second, which again would also be a personal best in this game. In the Panis playthrough, I managed to qualify 5th, so very simply I'm going to aim for 5th or above. I'm still not quite on the pace that I was with Panis yet as Alesi, which is a struggle I had last time in Japan, but I'm hoping I can find it in qualifying.
Go! We're ready with the slicks as soon as you want to come in.
What an immense start that is. Unsurprisingly, things got a little bit better once I got the right tyres on. Lap 11 will be my best of the session, time for a lap of Estoril. I really enjoy driving this track. Turn 1, down to 4th gear, trying to keep the speed up as much as possible, and then it's flat through turn 2, and we're going to be hitting 6th gear by the time we're hard on the brakes for turn 3. Sticking it in 2nd gear and building up the revs through exit, up to 3rd gear, but before you know it, hard on the brakes again for curve of VIP, this time down to 1st gear and regulating the throttle, building up the revs down the middle straight, if you like, towards the end of Sector 1. Only down by 0.08 of a second, but the times are still going to drop further. Through Parabolica Interior, using engine braking to get the car slowed down and keep it towards the inside, all the way down to 1st gear, then back up to 5th, before braking down again to 1st gear through a railhead, but you can see there, drifting a little bit wide, losing a bit of time. Then it's towards Gancho, an awkward uphill chicane, from 3rd hard down to 1st gear, using engine braking heavily to get the car slowed down. Through the S's, staying in 2nd gear and just regulating the throttle, and then it's power up slowly through the final corner, the Parabolica. I stick to the inside, stay in 3rd gear until I know I can floor it, and then up through the gears, and we head towards the line. It's going to be an improvement, but is it going to be enough to get us back in the top 5? Well, I guess that's that then. Oh, it's another one on the edge. I'm not sure if I've done better than 5th, to be honest. I know we're not on pole. Let's see who is. On pole position, it is... Of course it's Jack Villeneuve. Schumacher in 2nd. Amazing. Frentzen is 3rd. Berger 4th. Well done, Berger. Good for the constructors. Schumacher followed by Panis. Irvine is 7th. Oh, wow. We've done worse. We are 9th. Damn, how did we get 5th? It was in the dry as well. Now that grid makes things very interesting indeed, not necessarily looking at us, but actually looking at the fight for 5th. So you'll remember that we've got Berger in 4th, Panis in 6th, and Irvine in 7th. And in the fight for 5th, it's very close indeed. Thanks to Irvine's 6th place last time, he's leapfrogged both Panis and Berger. So it's Irvine 28, Panis 26, Berger 24. Hill is on 17 points, but I think he might be too far back to maybe get back in the top 6, and he's starting 16th today, so I think he might be out of that particular fight. Now looking a bit further back in the constructors, there's a fight for 6th going on between teams that haven't really scored that much this season. So McLaren are on 8 points, Jordan and Stewart are on 4. And note that Jordan have Schumacher starting 5th today and Fisichella starting 8th. So yeah, that could easily crumble for McLaren. It's been another poor season for them. They may not finish in the top 6. In the Panis playthrough, after starting 5th, we got up to 4th by turn 3, and then we showed good pace and hunted down Schumacher throughout the race to finish 3rd. Again, I seem to be struggling matching that pace with Alesi, which hadn't been a problem elsewhere. For me, it's due enough to secure 2nd today in the championship. That is it. So it's whatever Villeneuve does, which means we're going to have to get up to 2nd if he holds on to the lead. But if he does drop, as he has done in the past to Schumacher, might be a chance that we can work our way up to 5th and get 2nd sewn up today. Well, I was not expecting rain in Portugal. It's rained in Spain, and now it rains in Portugal just next door. It's another terrible start. Oh wow, immediately, oh my god. I've not just hit Magnussen. What a horrific start once again that is. I got some tips in the comments last time out to how to improve my start. Not my English apparently. Oh, as we go concertinaing up. Oh no, careful, Johnny Herbert again. Like magnets in the rain we are, me and Johnny Herbert. But yeah, I need to yeah, I was so surprised by the fact that I was convinced we were going to have a completely dry weekend in Portugal, because why wouldn't you? But yeah, so surprised by that. I just didn't do a good start at all. Christ. But we've recovered places a lot more efficiently than we did at the Nürburgring, so let's just keep our head on and see what we can do. Although running in 3rd gear up to Gancho isn't the one. Oh my god. Well, I've got away with on there. Thankfully I haven't yeeted a Sauber off into oblivion. And was all very, very gently in a queue here. As we go around the outside of Parabolica. That was risky considering what they're like in the wet. Move over Jacques Villeneuve. Outside of the Parabolica in the wet. Didn't see you doing that. Right, up to 10th we go. Irvine next. He was going to want to get up and forward for his fight for 5th, but Berger might be recovering that today. Let's see if we can help Berger while helping ourselves. Just got to take it nice and gentle. I do love the handling in the wet on this game. It does feel like wet weather, unlike the original where it's just basically the dry unless you touch the curbs. I think they absolutely nailed the handling, and that was silly for me. Irvine getting his elbows out, maybe a bit of revenge for the contact in Luxembourg. And to be fair, I was sticking my nose where it didn't belong there. Right. To be fair, we've done a good job through that section, pulling them back in. Big showbiz slide there. We're just catching up at the worst point there because we're not really in a position to make the move. We are now, though. Very good. And behind the first of the 2 Jordans. And damn, they're out the points. Their fight in the Constructors taking a hit. Ooh, we got round the outside of one of the Jordans. I don't know which one. Giancarlo just rear-ended me there, I'm afraid. No. And I wasn't doing anything particularly erratic or crazy, so let's just relax on that one. Good exit out of Gancho. Past Ralph. Okay, so we're on the cusp of points. And it's Shinji Nakano up next. Wow. Harking back to Spain, where once again in the rain we were fighting Shinji Nakano for points. Prost looking to consolidate their 4th place in the Constructors, and there's a good queue of them. Oh, that's good. I like to see that. Let's see if we can get up. Is that 2 Prost? Oh no, it's the Benetton, right. Thou shalt not have racing contact with Gerhard Berger. Say it with me now. There we go, let's send it. Brilliant. Great move on the Carno. And we're past Berger. And then there's a Williams ahead. I'm imagining this is Frentzen. Come on, keep it tidy.
Beautiful! He takes 4!
And is that another Williams?
Race order. Michael Schumacher, Olivier Panis, Williams number 1, Jean Alesi. That's moved into 3rd place.
Brilliant, we are ahead of Villeneuve and we are going to secure 2nd. Panis up in 2nd. Awesome. Which means he might take the front seat from the fight for 5th. Hopefully Berger can make up some places from where he is and they can both overhaul Eddie. Not that I've got anything against Eddie Irvine, I just like both of them more. And obviously Berger's my teammate, so I want him to get as many points for the Constructors. But as I think about that, Olivier Panis is currently getting away from me. And Villeneuve is back on my tail.
He's losing ground.
There we go. I went for more downforce again. Because even in the dry, I felt like I needed it. And it's serving me well around the Parabolica in the wet. And incredibly, we still have a chance to break 100 points. Christ, nearly sliding it out as I said that. God, I'm having a few big moments now, actually. Come on. Panis coming back at us.
He's losing ground.
Wow, Schumacher's just gone again. He has just been alien in the last few races.
That will certainly help him catch the car in front. He's definitely gaining. Race order. Michael Schumacher, Jean Alesi, Olivier Panis, Williams number 1.
Oh, now we're in clear air. We're finding the pace a bit now. Again, this is the only wet session of the weekend, so I had to readjust. And now we are in clear air. We're getting quicker. Oh. Right on cue. Excellent. Oh yeah, bit of a drift into that one, very nice. Is it going to be enough? Are we going to have enough time? Start the penultimate lap and the gap is down. Oh, come on! We can't see him still. Oh, there he is. We are chasing down the Regenmeister as Jean Alesi, who is not a rainmaster, more just handy in the wet. Like a step down from Schumacher. But we might try and change that perception if we can haul him down in the lap and a half we have left, but he is formidable.
And the gap is closing.
Come on, come on, come on. We just seem to lack power in like the mid-range. We're good at low speed, we're good at the very top end, but from like 3rd to 5th gear, we just lose ground. And there's nothing I can really do about that, because there's no gear ratio settings, but this is the chance. Now we just have to keep him behind us. Don't leave the door open. Don't throw it off. And here we go, he's going to come back at us now on this straight. Oh, I've slid it wide. Oh, God. Keep to the inside, keep to the inside. We always seem to pick up a bit of time through Gancho. The reverse corkscrew. We get a little bit of breathing room, just nothing silly, no slides. Into Parabolica. Gently we go. Yes! Breaking 100 points is still on. What a drive in the wet. We win in Portugal. And that is not a bad consolation after last week. Yes! It's a win and the fastest lap for Jean Alesi. Michael Schumacher 2nd, Olivier Panis 3rd. Very happy about that. Villeneuve 4th. He will have to settle for 3rd in the championship. Frentzen 5th. And Berger is 6th, so annoyingly can't break into the Williams to help us more with the constructors, but at least it is a double points finish for us. And with that win, I know that there's technically one more round in this championship than the 95 season, but that's our 7th win of the season, and that's the same amount of races we won when we won the championship with Alesi in the original. Yet the championship's already done. This game is a bigger challenge. It just is, but not impossible. And that's the thing. It's there. It's doable. So this is how the standings look now. The gap is down to 20 points with 10 remaining. So still mathematically impossible. Shame. But we are now 21 clear of Jacques Villeneuve. We confirm ourselves in 2nd. Villeneuve 3rd. Frentzen 4th. Panis retakes 5th ahead of Irvine. Gerhard Berger is just 1 point behind off the screen, I believe. Hang on, maths. He's not. He's on 25 points. Sorry, that's okay. So he's 5 points away from Panis. So it's going to be tough for Berger. Might have to try and settle for 6th unless he pulls out something amazing in Jerez. In the Constructors, Ferrari are confirmed as the Constructors champions around early, but the fight for 2nd is on. We are now 1 point ahead of Williams, which means it's going to go down to the wire for the runners-up spot. In the meantime, Prost, not mathematically fourth, but as good as, considering the amount that Aris have been scoring. No change lower down in the fight for sixth. McLaren, Jordan and Stewart all holding station. Also, I'm sure I've said at some point in the season that Sauber scored a point. I just made that up. That hasn't happened. Sauber, Tyrrell, Minardi, not on the score sheet. And at long last we are here, the final round of the championship, round 18 at Jerez for the European Grand Prix. Can we secure second in the Constructors' title, and can we break 100 points as runners-up? I do hope you'll join me. Thank you so much for watching and joining me throughout this season. We've got one more to see out Formula 197 for now, and then the chaos really does begin in 1998. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.